Okay guys, this is Mike here once again with a new finished build, and it's my 1970 Dodge Charger by Revell, featured in Fast and Furious. So anyway, here's what I came up with, and this is the finished build. I decided to paint it a blue metallic color, and I did a few modifications with it, but I am pretty happy with it. It didn't come with a lot of decals. It came with the front and back license plate decals, and as you can see, I gave it a sunroof, so you can see inside there a little bit better. I didn't open the doors because I just didn't feel like going through all that work with it, but I just left the doors closed. But I did open up the trunk, and of course the hood is already a separate piece. I made a lot of good use of the Molotov chrome pin to detail around the windows, around where the doors are, and of course the back window. I used it. I also used it to detail the dashboard in there, and just used it for different various things. I made my own seat belts, just painted some paper and cut them out and put them in there, and I used the Molotov chrome pen to paint the ends of them to make it look like belt buckles. The dashboard had some decal for the readout there, so you can see. I don't know if you can see it through there or not, but it's in there, and it makes it look a little bit more realistic. But anyway, I used some decals for the back tires, Goodyear decals, but anyway, I am going to open up the trunk and let you see it with the floating hinge there for the trunk, as I always like to do. And of course, I always like to put my spare tire in there. And I put some felt in the floor of the trunk, some like dark blue felt in there. And let me see if I can get this hood open while holding the camera, and gives you more a nice view of the engine. I detailed the motor there, supercharger part of it or whatever, where the scoop sits. I detailed it with copper paint. I used the Molotov chrome pen to detail the battery, and I didn't really do any wiring with it, but you know, the engine looks pretty detailed. I use a soldering wire, piece of soldering wire for the radiator hose there. I don't know if you can see it. So basically, that's a lot of what I did with it, and there isn't much to the bottom part of it. I did a little bit of paint detail with it with the engine. As you can see, I did some different colors for the engine. So I had to modify the tires because the front tires, they were making the front end sit too high. So I modified it and kind of did a little bit of scratch building with it and made them sit so it sits a little bit lower. The back tires were okay, but the front tires, like I said, were making it look too high off the ground. And I don't know if you can see the bottom part of the chassis there is it's kind of sticking out underneath there. So, but anyway, this is my 1970 Dodge Charger. Let me know what you think of some of the things I did with it. It took me quite a while to get it done. I'm getting a little bit better with the paint on it. I think the paint job came out pretty nice. So let me know what you think. Give me any ideas of what you think of it, critiques, suggestions, or whatever you'd like to tell me. So anyway, you guys have a good one. See you later.